And on news making headlines in the business world, the Ministry of Petroleum is the final stages of implementing the Petroleum Stabilization Funds, which is expected to cushion consumers from expensive fuel prices. Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Peter Munyes has further urged the National Assembly to expedite passing the Petroleum Development Levy Order. Now, the Petroleum Levy Fund empowers the Cabinet Secretary to determine the amount of subsidy fuel consumers will be offered.
Almost a month ago, the Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority increased the retail price of diesel, kerosene and petrol by 5 shillings 51 cents, 5 shillings 32 cents and 8 shillings 19 cents per litre respectively. This has forced Kenyans to dig deeper into their pockets to purchase petroleum products. Speaking during the ongoing induction meeting between the petroleum and energy stakeholders and ministries, Petroleum Cabinet Secretary Munyes has said the ministry has engaged both houses of parliament in a bid to expedite the pairing of the Petroleum Stabilization Fund.
The ministry and parliament and senate discussed from last month to create a Petroleum Stabilization Fund, a fund that will cushion times of low prices, times of high prices, to help a local mwananchi. That is the best thing that has happened in this country, to stabilize the prices. So what is happening now is the regulations. We are doing the regulations. We can't implement it before we have done the regulations. And I want to assure Kenyans in the next few months, we'll have done the regulations with the Senate and National Assembly, and therefore operationalize this stabilization fund.
Munyes said that the ministry is also looking into getting funds from other governments and private sector to develop infrastructure that will help transport crude oil from Turkana County.
Cabinet has just approved to allow the Petroleum Ministry to engage governments and private sector for us to get over 500 billion shillings required to develop an infrastructure that will enable the crude we are discovering in Kenya to be commercialized, which is going to change a lot, change the economy a lot in this country.
Munyes has also told the meeting that his ministry is also pushing to have a strategy stocks fund that will regulate the supply and demand of petroleum products.
We want to develop our strategic stocks. Again, we will need regulations for that. Every country should have enough strategic stocks, so that when there's a low price like what we experienced due to COVID, then we'll be hitting a saving because there will be so much product locally for us to actually sell out our Kenyans and internationally.
Kenyans are waiting with bated breath to see which direction fuel prices will take during the next fuel prices review on Sunday. For Business News from Mombasa County, I am Anne Boru.